Well, I started the clothing company with kind of started with skydiving a little bit. That's kind of what sparked the word Hella High. Started with one single T-shirt, and everybody liked the idea. But that was way deeper than that, you know. And it was just about being high on what you do. You know what I mean? And it was for me, it was like just being active. It was more active than anything, whether it was being high on a bicycle or high on skydiving or on a motorcycle. And the energy I was getting from people made me want to go in that direction way more, you know. And then me and Will have been friends for a long time, and he was a huge believer in what I was doing. He loved Hella High, you know. He was really pushing for it, and he was kind of, I don't know, he definitely pulled me in that direction way more than anyone else. I don't know what it is about him, whether it's his newfound health or fitness, what he's doing. Maybe it's his age, he's young and full of fire, but man, he's bringing incredible amounts of energy to the table, and my personal table, you know. So I'm totally grateful to have him on board.
I would define inspiration as never letting anything pass you by. You know, look at everything as an opportunity to create or grow. You can find inspiration anywhere, man. I mean, literally anywhere. You never know when it's going to hit, and being someone creative, I mean, you learn that right off the bat, you know, like, you just never know where it's going to come from. What is inspiration? I think inspiration is having a dream and then actually realizing that you can accomplish it. You see something, it's always a dream, and then all of a sudden you're inspired to, I think I can do that. So I think inspiration is really that moment when you realize that a dream that you have can be accomplished.
But inspiration for me, or even where does it come from? It's I can't put the word envy on it, maybe the word desire, you know, but like going back to the rock star thing, or a business owner, you see things that you out there that you really like, and you're like, wow, I want that someday.
You know what? I'm just gonna have to, it's not really any one particular person, it's really everyone. I have so many friends that are just doing amazing things. It's just like, what am I doing amazing? I need that in my life, you know? So I guess I really couldn't pin it on one person. It would be an enormous list, from motorcycles to films to music to you know, athlete. I mean, and they all eventually, you know, they all eventually come together in some sort of way, as far as leading up to something that I end up creating.
A quick recent inspiration, Will, to me. He came from broken legs, in a wheelchair, told he was never ride a motorcycle again, walk much less. Yeah. But watching what he's doing, and I'm trying to adapt to his ways, just even if it's a little bit or a lot, it's helping me, and I'm totally inspired by him walking again, running again, jumping again, and verbally he's telling me, dude, this new way of eating and health is making me feel strong, my bones and everything. I'm like, that's what I need. It's helped. Thank Will. That's inspiration, man. I mean, that's right there. That was totally inspiring. I was like, what? What do you mean you can walk again? What do you mean you're not hurting? You're going to start running now? I want to do that. Mm-hmm. That's what I was talking about, where you see something that someone's doing and you're desire that.
I think it's up to everyone to create that themselves. I feel that a lot of people are born with gifts that will make it easy for them to create a dream. But I feel everyone has to, you know, has to use their imagination to get that dream, you know. I would think that, yeah, I would think that everyone would just have to develop that, you know, like experiences in their lives. I mean, you can only be aware of the things that you've seen and have been involved in your life. So dreams are created through experience, I feel.
I've accomplished, not that I'm awesome for it, but I've accomplished things that I dreamt about as a kid, whether it was owning a business or being on MTV in a rock band, and I don't think it stops, you know what I mean? What he's bringing to the table with Hella High, it's a new dream. There's a massive vision right there that I'm trying to make real. I had a vision of what I wanted, but he made the vision like just tenfold, you know? As cliche as it may sound, he watered it. So it grew way faster, and he showed me what it could actually turn into. In general, in my life, encouragement was definitely fuel. Started off when I was a kid, you know, had very supportive family all around, mom and dad, but dad more than anybody was encouraging. And it was awesome because he really didn't have any boundaries, or he didn't let me have any boundaries. Whatever I was into, even if it was the craziest thing in the world, you know, whatever it was, he was always super encouraging, and that made me give whatever I was into 100%. Give it 100%. If you're going to do anything, make it count. I had that dad, you know, and a lot of us do. You know, that's a good dad thing to say, but it definitely molded me. It definitely put me, because there was 10 million paths we could have taken, or I could have taken throughout my life. And I was always blessed with the proper encouragement to take the right path. Man, those light ones, the positive ones, always were stronger than the dark. And couldn't have done it without the encouragement from the family. And
someone close that you really care about has something to say positive, that's the best. And that kind of reminds me of like what he was saying about his family. Man, if I didn't have the parents that I have right now, who knows what I would be doing. The fact that they always pushed me to do what they knew before I knew what I was going to do. You know, I was playing with video cameras when I was a little kid, and they always knew he's going to be some kind of artist. I mean, I was drawing plans for houses, writing short stories when I was just a little kid, you know. For everyone that's trying to get there, which is what you're trying to do, you're trying to help people get there, right? Well, encouragement is number one, man. It's number one. You know, like a lot of people, they'll tell me, you know, like I'm doing great, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. But when somebody really comes to me and says, your videos are looking really good, or your art's looking really good, like that speaks huge to me, man. That changes everything for me. You know, that makes me want to push forward even more. Even if I'm confident in my work, you know, just knowing that somebody has gone out of their way to tell me how much they appreciate and enjoy seeing my work, gotta have it, man. Everyone needs that.
The ironic thing is, and this is the first time we've met you, we talked on the phone with you, we watched your videos, those are alone were inspiring. What you're chasing right now is really inspiring. So for me to give Will the call, be like, hey, you know what we're doing? How we're filming all these people and trying to put the spotlight on them for being, you know, motivators and go-getters and inspiring people. I got this dude who just called me and he wants to do the same to us. You know, so that was really cool. That felt good. You know what I mean? I don't ever feel, you know, my head's not big, but if someone else thinks that I'm inspiring or what we're doing is inspiring, that alone is like, whoa, push up that ladder I was talking about. You know. Thank you.
So you're filming, everyone that you filmed for a purpose, and it will serve a purpose to someone, whether it's you or someone else. It's gonna make that connection. I believe that it's gonna change a lot of people's lives. You know, I really believe that it will steer a lot of people into things that they maybe would never do. You just gotta know that it's all on you. It's all on you. No one else is in charge of your life. You create your own destiny. I mean, we have it written right up there. What we think, we become. It's as simple as that. If you believe in what you're doing 100%, you really have to believe in it 100%, and it will happen. It's that easy. It really is that easy.
So I surrounded myself with people. When I found, obviously now that I'm older, that when I surrounded myself with bad people, I became bad. Bad energy, I got bad energy back. So that's the key. Surround yourself with positive people, positive energy, positive food, positive anything. You surround yourself with that, you will become that.
I should like to help everyone if possible. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful.